Hello, welcome back. Today we're going to be making this arena. So we're going to be playing Procoptodon football Ovis sheep thing. Basically, to make the Ovis have infinite health, unfortunately I couldn't give it God mode and I couldn't give it creative mode, which was my two main options. But what I did was spawn it in with a very long code, which is like the blueprint one rather than the main one that you'd use, the short one. You'd have to use the long one and make its level like 10,000 or something. But that's how you make it at full HP, so it'd last quite a lot of kicks, because otherwise they die pretty quick. But yeah, so this arena is actually going to be built with the ocean platforms, which I found quite awkward, because when I built this, I didn't know there were snap points, and now that I know there's snap points, I still wouldn't use the snap points, because they're really awkwardly placed inside of each other. Which means you can't use them on official, I don't think, for the snap points, because they can't be placed inside of each other. But I don't know. I haven't played it on official with the ocean platforms. So yeah, the way I did it was the stereotypical way with the ladders, meaning that they'd line up perfectly on the corners. But unfortunately, it wouldn't line up, no matter what I did, along the center points. Because every time I tried to line it up, it just ended up being in the wrong place. You'd line it up perfectly and you click it and it'd end up somewhere else. But you just got to keep retrying, destroying it, retrying until it works. Or, well, picking it up. Don't destroy it, because destroying it would kind of make no sense. So yeah, then you got to do the long task, the very fun task of filling in the middle with ceilings. But to be fair, I thought that would be more of an issue than it was, considering this is the new Genesis ocean platforms. I thought you might even need to have pillars and stuff, but no, it fills in quite nicely, which is always a good thing when it works. So yeah, I'm just going to speed this up for you, so that we don't have to watch me fill in every single gap, because, well, there's no fun in that, is there? But yeah, so I'll fill this in, and I'll be back with you when it's done. Something I kept doing, though, was falling into the water. Here's the end result. I think I've left one out there actually in the video, but oh well. See, yeah, you've got the floors done at least, which I completely ruin later. I make a mistake, and you'll see what I mean. But I always like to leave the mistakes in, as I said in my last Arc video, how to build a circle, which I will leave a link above in the corner. Yeah, I made a mistake in that, and I thought I'd leave it in there, because when I was building the circles originally, a long time ago, watching these YouTubers, they never leave the mistakes in because they want like a professional video. But that's not always what's going to happen. If you make a mistake and it doesn't come out right, you need to know how to fix it. So yeah, this one's not really something that's unknown how to fix. I just messed up really badly. But yeah, so you got to put in the fence foundations around the edges so that you can build your walls. You could just use dino gates as well. That would probably be faster. Might not snap well as easily, but to be fair, I think that would have worked better instead of me doing it this way, especially considering I didn't use the snap points for the actual ocean platforms themselves, so they would have covered the gaps a bit better. However, moving on, we did it with the walls anyway, so I'll fill in the walls now. But yeah, this is where it doesn't align, so because I didn't actually use snap points, there's a gap, and I don't like it, but what can you do? You can use dino gates, like I just said. That's what you can do. But I decided not to in the end. Also, I'm playing a PvE map, so that's the reason why I couldn't use the God mode and stuff on the sheep, because apparently because you need to tame the sheep to be able to do that, and you can't kick a tamed sheep in PvE. I tried to use the angle on that. I thought 45 degrees is what it would come out as, but obviously it just didn't look right. So instead, what I did at this point was I walked up to this line, I made sure the crosshair was aligned with the walls that joined, and I just moved back far enough. And because I'm in creative mode, I could fly to, you know, as an admin arena, you need to be in creative mode. And I placed it mostly by eyesight with measurements. The best way I can describe that. And yeah, that seemed better than using the actual snap points, so that's one way to do the goalposts for your football arena. Now just to do the other side. go. And we've got both football gates now. Let me know what you guys have done. Have you guys done any events like this? And if you have, let me know in the comments below, because I'd love to get some good events going on. And this is where I decided to start building a bridge. Yeah, because I built it in the ocean. There's no way to get to it. Our server, a lot of players won't be able to use teleporters, and I don't think the other admins on this server want loads of teleporters all over the place, so I'm going to have to make a way to walk on there. But here's a little couple of tips when it comes to the pillars. What you can do is place the pillar you want, send it up just to make sure it's in the right location. To go downhill, you want to use the ceilings. So you can put the ceilings across. Yeah, I put an extra one there, I shouldn't have. So you can make the ceilings go across and then put the pillars to go down from them. And that's how you can get more snap points going lower with peelings. With pillars, not peelings. So we get this going all the way down. And then when you get to the coastline, you'll need the pillars to go up. And that's pretty easy. You can just place more pillars on top to make it go higher, creating more snap points at higher locations. Which you'll see in a second when I get there. And if you get that issue, again, you can just use the ceiling thing. So if you are trying to go up snap points and it's just not working out, you can just cut a ceiling across and do it that way. What's that doing there? I must have accidentally placed that. Let's get rid of that. There we go. So it's going up now. So yeah, I thought I'd cut it out to get to the coastline, and this is where you just build up. This is the normal one, but not a lot of people know how to go downhill with the pillars, so I just thought I'd quickly explain that. My main thing in Ark is to build things, so I don't really do much else. I'm not much of a PvP player anymore. I tried it, I failed at it, I gave up. Yep, lesson in life, give up, no. So, yeah, we got these pillars going across. And we now have the foundations laid, or pillars laid, for the bridge. I've already started building it across already somewhat. Yeah, so we've got to get it all the way to the edge over there because, well, my friends have a base up there. And then it went night, so I thought I couldn't really record much there. And here's my mistake. Yeah, I did that. Not much you can do when you do that, apart from do it all over again. Oh, that was annoying. I'm so glad I'm voiceovering this one because... Ooh. But yeah, so I destroyed one of the ceilings again so that I can get down onto the ladder. And then that kept happening. What I said about earlier, how annoying it is when it doesn't place where it's actually showing you it should be placing. But yeah, here... It happens again. Twice. Urgh. Bloody Ark. Don't you just say... It even gives you a warning, you know, the whole, you know, do you really want to demolish this slowly timer going up? And there's me like, yeah, no! But oh well. That's Ark for you. It's going to get you in the end. But yeah, so I had to build the bridge again. I don't know why I did that. Oh yeah, this is not the bridge. So I had to build the goalpost again. And I also remember that I needed to have some storage for the teams, because each team, blue versus red, is going to have their own Procoptodons, and they'll be in cryopods and cryofridges so that they're not like gaining levels too much or something outside, and just they can quickly store them, and then they can go out and grab them quickly, and they're not going to die of starvation or anything along those lines. So yeah, I painted one side red and one side blue. One of the goals are blue and one of them's red as well. And we also go through painting the Procoptodons in this as well. So yeah, there's a fridge for food, just in case we need food. And we've got our sheep roaming around quite happily there at the minute. He won't stay still, so I couldn't get the bloody thing on him. Yeah, there's a failed experiment there. The little poor sheep on the floor. Sean, let's call him Sean. And this is me just testing out the sheep to make sure he stays alive, because I don't want to start the match. The sheep spawns, 2 people kick him, it dies, because that'd suck. But yeah, I did have some issues doing this. This took quite a long time to get done. And I had to make sure there was a way to get out, especially I can't just leave it, because if someone falls in there, they're stuck. So I built the ladder for the bridge so that they could get out after, if they like come over and have a look, and then they fall in, not realising they'd get trapped. They at least have a way to get out, because that could be annoying. But yeah, this is the end result. I hope you like it. If you want to see anything else, let me know in the comments below. If you like this video, then tell YouTube and like it. I'll see you around.